Let's start. Actually, last week, what we discussed is basically about our computer lab and how to use computer lab in safer way. So that is what we have discussed in last week. So today I am thinking of discussing something beyond this. And before actually go to the particular topic, I think it's better to show you some computers or the components, how it's physically they are in the lab, but basically it's not in the lab. This is the maintenance room. I'm showing my maintenance room, then you can see some parts of the computers. So, okay, just see my screen and what's the component that you can see here? What is this? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Can you see?
Computer lab.
What is this? Can you talk? Yeah, this is monitor. Maybe you have not seen this previously because this is old monitor, right? This is not new monitor, this is old monitor. And what is this? What is this? So let me share in my screen and then you can see clearly, right? Okay, now you can see my screen properly. We just pin my screen, right? Just double click on my screen and pin it. So what is this component? මොකද්ද මේ image එකේ තියෙන පුතේ? This image?
System unit.
System unit, correct. Yes, system unit. So what is this? You know this one. So this is keyboard.
A keyboard.
Yeah.
Keyboard.
This is monitor. And what about this one? This one, this one, this one, this one. What is this?
A CPU.
No, again system unit, no? Again, it's a system unit.
System unit.
Yeah, again.
System unit.
In the system unit, basically, system unit ke monam tiyena puthe. We discussed this last day. What is inside system unit?
CPU.
CPU, yes, true. So let me take this system unit. So it's really, weight is really. Now you can see, okay, this is the closer view. Okay, so this fan, basically this fan is there.
Cooling fan.
Yeah, this is cooling fan. Beneath of that, underneath of that, you have the processor. So why there's a cooling fan? Because the processor is generating heat. So when it's working, it's generating heat. To cool down that, you have the cooling fan. Right? So then, can you see these things? These are random access memories. Main memory here. This is called main memory. Random.
ප්‍රධාන මතකය නේද?
මොකක්ද පුතේ?
ප්‍රධාන මතකය නේද?
ඔව් ප්‍රධාන මතකය. Random access memory. Main memory. Right? So this is also, so you can see two main memories are there. In this computer, you can see two main memories are there. This is 1 and 2 main memories. Right? So that is the main memory is connected to the motherboard. So what is motherboard? Yes? What is motherboard? Hello, I cannot hear you today. So can you see the motherboard here? In this computer, can you see the motherboard?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, motherboard is
Yes, sir.
This board is called motherboard. This is where all the components are connected. You can see it's big cluttered, but this is where all the components are connected. That is called motherboard. random access memory, processor, power unit, and CDs, DVDs. So you can see those are connected to the motherboard. Right. I just wanted to show you this actually. That's why I just saw this in video, in real video. With the computer inside of your computer also you have these components, and these are called the back panel. This is called the back panel of the computer. You can see what is connected here. This green color one. මොකද connect වෙන්නේ green color එකට සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. හරි මේක කියන්නකො. So මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන මොනවාද මේ? මෙතනට මොනවාද සම්බන්ධ කරන්නේ? What we are going to connect here? These three? Yes? Sounds, no? Speaker, microphone, speaker, microphone, speaker, these kind of things are connected. Here monitor is connected to this one. Monitor is connected to this one or this one. And this is where keyboard and mouse connected. Keyboard, mouse connected to this one. All keyboards and mouse. All keyboard and mouse. So let me show all one. I had one. Okay, where's that? Okay. This is like very old mouse. So see this one. Very old mouse. This is called mechanical mouse. Since you have a ball here, light එකක් නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ ball එකක් තියෙන්නේ. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ mouse වල තියෙන light එකක් නේ. You can see, I can see that. This is light in your screen, but this has a ball. එතකොට මේකේ මේවා තමයි මේ ගොඩක් මේකේ බලන්න මේ පාට කොළ පාට. Drain to drain. This is how the mouse is connected. Old computers mouse connected to this green color one. Right? Old computer keyboards. If you have old computer, the keyboard is basically connected to this is old keyboard again. It's a very old keyboard. Right? So in this, you can see the keyboard is basically connected to
Q1.
Yeah, that is here this purple color one. This purple color. That is old keyboard, right? Not new keyboard. The old keyboard to the purple color one. Old mouse to the green color one. So newer keyboards, new keyboard, aluth keyboard connected ne what නෙමෙයි. If you take
ඕන එකට connect කරලා නේද?
sorry?
ඕන එකට connect කරලා නේද?
Can you repeat? මට ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ. I can.
ඕන එකට connect කරලා නේද?
අලුත් keyboard ද?
ඔව් සර්.
USB කියලා තියෙන මේ තියෙන මේ අලුත් keyboard එකක් බලන්න මේ. This black color one is a new keyboard. It is connected to මේ තියෙන USB කියලා කියන. අන්න ඒවට තමයි. මේකට හරි ඒවට connect කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? Understood? තේරුණාද කොහොමද ඒතර device connect වෙන්නේ කියලා? keyboard, mouse, monitor ඒවා බාහිරින් සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ. හරි keyboard, mouse, monitor these are connected from these are connected externally using these ports. But RAM processor hard disk internally inside the system unit. But keyboard and all that is outside the system unit. Only thing is you have to just recognize these things, right? Nothing else. No need to know much about this because we are going to learn this in upper grades. Grade 8, 9, we are going to learn these things. So in the lower grades, you just want to know about the components only about the components. Right? So if you know the components, right, let's go back. And here we learn in your book also we learned that so in computer you have these kind of things. Is this component connected internally or externally? You cannot see the screen now. Okay. Are these components connected externally or internally?
Internally.
Internally or externally?
Externally.
Externally, no? Internally, internal make a system unit. Here I'm going to turn on my video again. Can you put this into the system unit, inside system unit? Is it possible? No, that is connected to the outside, externally. That's connected outside. But these components, processor and all?
Internally.
Those
internally.
Are main memory? Main memory?
Internally.
All kind of circuit boards, kind things, internally connected to the system unit. But these kind of devices, output devices and input devices are connected externally. Okay, that we have discussed. I said that I will show you these things practically, and that's why I have given an example. Okay, then that was our past lesson. Just giving you some ideas. Those who joined recently, so we gave some idea about. So these devices are also connected externally, but hard disk is internal here. Hard disk is internal. These are external. Communication device, what do you think? Which is internal, which are external? You can think now. Hitala kiyanna balanna. Which is going to be internal and which is going to be external? Is this internal or external?
Internal.
Internal. Why? You have circuit board, no? This circuit board kind of things internally. This one internal or external?
Internal.
Externally. Why? It is not a circuit board, no? It's a device. Complete device you can connect externally. So, but this part internal. These are external. Okay. Now after that we just discuss usages of ICT, and now we are in this lesson. So using computer labs in a safer way, right? Safely, right? First thing is you should learn. You should learn guidelines for your own safety. Guidelines for your own safety. And then you should learn guidelines for the devices, the safety of the devices. The first thing is guideline for your safety. The second one is guideline for safety of the devices. Okay, let's explore this. Okay, when you consider about your safety, you know, computer is an electronic device. Computer is an electronic device, means it works with electricity. So what happens if you touch computer when it is power on? If you touch the internal parts of computer, what will happen? Yes, we get a shock. But so these components, you can see them make up in these components are covered. Cover
electricity screen එක ඇල්ලුවම
screen එක ඇල්ලුවම current එක වදිනවා.
ඔව් සර්. ඔව් සර්.
So the main reason is your earth line is not working. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ computer එක earth වෙලා නැහැ. computer එකේ screen එකෙන් හරි computer එකෙන් current එක වදිනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි හිතමු දැන් මේවා cover කරලා තියෙන ඒවානේ. So when these devices are covered, මේවකින් current එක වදින්න නැති වෙන්න තමයි cover කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Mouse and all, keyboard is covered. But assume that you get then ඔයාට keyboard එකෙන් current එක වදිනවා. Or you get shocks through your mouse or screen. means your computer is not properly earth. Earth means it is not properly connected to the ground.
සර් මේ මං කිව්වේ මගේ කම්පියුටරේ මේ සර් පවන කම්පියුටරයි මේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි එක දෙන්නේ.
කරණයමයි එහෙම වෙනවා. එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද ඒක ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් කරලා
ඇයි සර්?
හරියට ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් කරලා නැත්නම් එහෙම වෙනවා.
ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් කරලා නැහැ කියන්නේ ආවරණය කරලා නැත්නම්
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න පුතේ දැන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි පාඩමක් කරනවා මේක. හරි. Anyway, let me explain something like this. Okay. So සාමාන්‍යයෙන් let me show small thing. Right. So just see this. I'm going to show this in your screen. Wait. Yeah, circuit construction kit. Right, for an example, okay. So if you have a battery and if you have a bulb, let's have a switch, let's have some wires. I'm going to connect these. Now you can see the battery and bulb both are connected, and I'm going to turn on the switch and you can see bulb is lighting up. So අපිට එන current එක දැන් මේ පැත්තේ තියෙනවනේ plus එකෙන් එන එක minus එකෙන් ආපහු යන්න ඕන. When it is complete only, so then only circuit is working. So the earth wire කියලා තියෙන නැත්නම් earth කරන එක නැත්නම් ground කරන එක තියෙන්නේ අපිට හදිසියෙවත් මොනවා හරි equipment එකකින් current එක අපේ short එකක් හරි මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් ඒක යන්න ඕන ඒක අපේ බිමට ගිහිල්ලා තමයි ඒක neutral වෙන්නේ. It should connect. දැන් මෙහෙම තියෙන circuit එක if you touch this circuit, so then it will go to your body. ඔයාලා මේක touch කරොත් දැන් මේ battery එක නම් යන්නේ නැහැ සාමාන්‍ය. battery එක ගියාට ඔයාලට දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ. But if you touch this power current line එකක් touch කරොත් ඔයා හරහා ඒක connect වෙනවා පෘථිවියට. නැත්නම් මේ බිමට connect වෙනවා. මොකද බිම තියෙන voltage එක ගොඩක් අඩුයි. හරි බිම තියෙන voltage එක අඩු හින්දා මේ ධන එකෙන් එන ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන ටික මෙතනින් එන current එක ඔයා හරහා බිමට connect වෙනවා. එතකොටත් බල්බ් එක පත් වෙනවා. හරි ඒ කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම වෙන්නේ මේ අපි හිතමු වතුර ටැංකියක් උඩ තියනවා කියලා. පල්ලෙහා තියනවා කියමුකෝ ටැප් එකක්. එතකොට අපි බටයක් කනෙක්ට් කරොත් මේ වතුර වැඩි තැන ඉඳන් වතුර අඩු තැනට වතුර ගලන් යනවා. මේක ගලද්දි විතරයි when it is flowing only the bulb will turn on. Right? So this is the place where water density is really high. මෙතන වතුර වැඩි කියලා අපි හිතමු. මෙතන වතුර ගොඩක් අඩුයි. වැඩි තැන ඉඳන් අඩු තැනට යද්දි තමයි මේ බලන්න මේක දැන් මෙහෙම මේ අඩු තැනකට සම්බන්ධ කරාම තමයි ඔන්න යන්නේ. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේක මම මෙතනට කනෙක්ට් කරන්නේ නැතුව බිමට කනෙක්ට් කරොත් බිමත් අර වතුර අඩු තැනක් වගේ කරන්ට් එක නැති තැනක් වගේ. ඒතර බිමට සම්බන්ධ කරාම ඔටෝමැටිකලි මෙතන ඉඳන් මේ පැත්තට ඉතින් earth වෙනවා කියන්නේ ඔකට. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කම්පියුටර් එකක මේ වගේ කම්පියුටර් එකක් ගත්තාම කම්පියුටර් එකේ මේ කරන්ට් එක විවිධ ඩිවයිස් වල යනවා වගේම සමහරලාට ෂෝට් වෙන වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා. But if it is not properly ground, දැන් අර තියෙනනේ plug එක තුනක් තියෙනවනේ නේද? මෙන්න මේ.
Yeah, I can't hear properly.
Others, can you hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then I think there's a problem of your connection, Puta. Okay. Connection එක චුට්ටක් disconnect කරලා ඉන්න බලන්න. Okay, I will show you one thing. So can you treat 3 pins here? Pins තුනක් පේනවද ඔයාලට?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
One is giving power. Right? The other one is taking the power. ඒතර මේ පැත්තෙන් current එක දෙනකොට අනිත් එක්කෙනා හරහා තමයි ඒක complete වෙන්නේ. So this person, this third one is to ground. Third pin is to ground.
Earth.
Yeah, it is earth. It is earth. නැත්නම් ground. දැන් මේක හරියට connect වෙන්නේ නැතුව සමහරවිට අර දෙකක් විතරක් තියෙනවා connect කරනවා නේද මෙහෙම. දෙකක් විතරක් තියෙනවා. You have only two. ඒ වගේ වුණාම ground වෙන්නේ ඔයාගේ ඇඟ හරහා තමයි. ඒකයි current එක වදින්නේ. එතන මේ pin තුනක් නැති pin දෙකක් විතරක් තියෙන ඒවා connect කරාම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට යාලා mechanism එක ක්‍රමයක් හදලා නැහැ. current එක තියෙනවා නම් ඉවත් වෙන්න ක්‍රමයක් හදලා නැහැ. මේ ඉවත් වෙන්න තමයි මේක තියෙන්නේ. short වුණත් මොනවා හරි වුණත් ඉවත් වෙන්න තමයි මේක තියෙන්නේ. ඉවත් වෙන්න ක්‍රමයක්. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන මට්ටමට කියන්නත් එපා. ඒක තමයි මම අමාරු වෙන්නේ. නැත්නම් මට ඉලෙක්ට්‍රෝන වලින් එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන්. ඉවත් වෙන්න ක්‍රමයක් හදලා නැත්නම් අපි හිතමු වතුර ටැංකියක් තියෙනවා. මේ වතුර ටැංකියේ වතුර වැඩි. වතුර වැඩි වෙනකොට වතුර ඉවත් වෙන්න ඕන. ඉවත් වෙන ක්‍රමයක් නැති වුණොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? වතුර පිට අර ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේ කරන්ට් එකෙත් ඉවත් වෙන ක්‍රමයක් නැති වුණොත් ඒක බිමට වැටෙන්න ඕන. ඒ බිමට යන්නේ අපේ ඇඟ හරහා. එතකොට තමයි අපිට කරන්ට් එක වදින්නේ. Okay, so without taking much of time, let's move to this. Right. කරන්ට් එක වදින්න නැති වෙන්න අපිට මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්? What we can do?
Wear gloves.
Yeah, we can wear gloves because glove, you know, it's resistance. It's power resistant. Power resistant means electricity will not travel through plastic gloves. Gloves එකක් කරා electricity යන්නේ නැහැ. වතුර තිබ්බොත් යනවා. වතුර තිබ්බොත් current එක යනවා. And you can wear slippers.
Rubber slippers.
Yeah, you can wear rubber slippers or shoes. Then also you are not connected. You are not connected to the ground. So electricity will go, but no way to connect to the ground, so it will not go through you. Then මෙහෙම හිතන්න. කවුරු හරි rubber slippers දාලා දැන් මේක අල්ලලා ඉන්නවා. කරන්ට් එකකට ගහලා අල්ලනවා. තව කවුරු හරි ගිහිල්ලා so this I saw this has happened sometime, right? So when your friend is touching this and he's repairing this machine, he's repairing this computer, right? So you go and without wearing slippers you touch your friend. Now what will happen?
I will be shot.
Huh?
Electricity එකේ යට වදිනවා.
එයාට විතරද වදින්නේ මටත් වදිනවා.
එන්නට පොදිනවා.
දෙන්නටම වදිනවා. So that is the thing, because it will drown through your friend and through you it will drown now. So both of you will get the shock. Right? Please remember that, right? ඉතින් ඔයා හිතන්න එපා යාළුවා සෙරෙප්පු දාගෙන ඉන්නේ. ඒ හින්දා යාට වදින්න නැතුව එහෙම කියන්න බෑ. ඔයා යාළුවා වැල්ලුවොත් යාළුවගේ අඟ හරහාත් ඇවිල්ලා ඔයාගේ අඟ හරහාත් ඇවිල්ලා both of you will get the shock. So if someone is touching electricity, if someone is touching, so be aware of these things. Someone is touching this. Someone is touching the electricity. When power on a computer or power on computer or power on device, don't go and touch him without wearing shoes. Then you will also get shocked and he will also get that. Right? Please remember that. Okay. Then you should aware of these things. Fire exits. So you should allow fire exit or immediate exits. I think you have seen this in buses, flights. So there's an immediate exit in flight. There are immediate exits in.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And fire extinguishers. So what is fire extinguisher? Have you seen this? In some banks and all, they have this red color.
Hospitals.
Hospitals. Yes. What it can do? What it can do? Yes. Again, මොකද වෙන්නේ? Fire extinguisher. Have you seen someone using this? No.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Where?
On movie.
On movies, firefighters. No, firefighters. So basically, so you know, in Sri Lanka, not like in Sri Lanka, in other countries, firefighters are kind of the people that's kind of all the basically all the kids in their young ages they say they want to be a firefighter. So maybe in your young age you listen to poems or some music in YouTube, most are about firefighters because they respect these firefighters. So these people are saving lives, maybe animals or saving lives of human beings like us. So it's kind of reputable job. So firefighters are using this, no? How they are going to stop? I saw that one of you sent that flame test one. Covered flame detection එකක් ඒවලා තිබ්බ නේද? Circuit එකක් හදලා. I saw one of you. You see here. Tinura, is that you? Flame detection එකක් හදලා ඒවලා තිබ්බවාද? So I think it's silent, right? Okay. Anyway, what's happening here? Inside this you have carbon dioxide. Inside this you have carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is going to, if there's a fire, oxygen will increase that, but carbon dioxide will decrease that. So this carbon dioxide in this barrel, it's in this unit, is used to basically neutralize the fire. And don't play or run inside the lab. We learn these things. These are for your own safety. And don't actually. So even though you see these things, don't turn on, right? මේවා on කරන්න එපා නිකන්. Why? What will happen? It will emit carbon dioxide. That's not good for you. It's good for fire, but it's not good for you, right? So don't turn on these things. Even though you use lab, don't turn on these things. Okay. So the next thing, for our safety of the devices, we discussed this part. So do not supply power devices without correct instructions. Okay. So if it is if there's a computer which some parts removed or half away removed, and it is in repair එක තියෙන computer එකක් වගේ නම්, don't supply power to that computer and see what's happening. So if it is, so බාගෙට on කරලා හදන්න දාපු computer එකක්, don't supply power to those machines. And all the equipments must be properly off after the use. That is another thing. All the equipments you have to properly off after use. And then, so these are, we discussed these parts. You have to keep your lab clean and dust free. And you have to keep it in right place. Keep it in right place. And you have to remove your shoes before going to the lab. Why? Remove your shoes before going to the lab. What's the reason? Yes? Why should you? Yeah, because it can carry dust and some other pollens like things. It's not good. So in your shoes you have some dirty things like dust and all. So it's always affecting the machines or affecting the health of machines. So that's why in the lab instructors, they advise you to remove shoes and come. And avoid drinking water and having meals inside the lab because it might damage the equipments. And this is also one important thing. Scan virus before you connect device. Scan viruses before you connect a device. What's the virus? What is a virus?
Computer virus කියන්නේ එක අපිට තියෙන වගේ ලෙඩ.
Later.
ආනිදායක.
What are they? Computer virus. Sorry. What computer viruses does? One of the computer virus karan. Have you seen computer viruses?
Computer එක hack වෙනවා.
Hack වෙනවා. කවමද?
Slow වෙනවා computer.
Slow, yes, it will slow down the computer. What else? Sorry?
Programs delete කරනවා.
Yeah, it can delete the programs.
The
Folders, yeah, it might create unnecessary files and folders in your computer. It might create unnecessary or unwanted files in your computer. Okay, so I would like to show you a small thing. So if time permits, yes, let's see how virus work and how virus code looks like. So I think you have experienced viruses sometimes, but you have not properly studied those because still you are.
I'm Danny.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you repeat? Okay, let's see how this virus works. Man practically pennana virus එකක් වැඩ කරන විදිහ. Okay. So let me share my screen. Right. Wait. Can you see my screen?
Sir.
Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Wait,
No,
wait.
sir.
Wait. Okay. I'm going to connect to, right. I'm going to connect to a Windows machine first. By the way, how many of you did practicals with me? How many of you did practicals with me this week? Installing operating system or something? Any practicals? කීදෙනෙක් කරාද මගෙත් එක practicals මේ සතියේ? මම දුන්නේ නැහැ practicals වෙනම sessions දාලා තිබ්බේ නැහැ, don't worry. I have not given the practicals, but some said that they want to do a sample practical and they tried. Any one of you? Seems no. Right, it's okay. Okay, now you can see my Windows computer screen. So here, okay, how many of you will click if you have a folder like this in your desktop? So it says beautiful pictures.
It is not made the beautiful pictures.
It is not beautiful pictures in this.
It is a virus.
It's so obvious because you know that you were there in single medium class, so it's the
Screen.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
it is behaving like a virus. So for an example, this is let's say okay, let's go to this one. This
It's
folder.
making many folders.
Yeah, it's creating many folders. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, let's go to this folder. Okay, you can see some pictures here. You can see some pictures here and files here. Okay, let me create a small file. I'm going to right click, new text file. Sorry, right click, new text file. And I'm going to edit this text file. Right, I'm going to edit this text file by typing this command attrib plus s plus h plus r slash s slash d. Then I'm going to save this program. File, save as, I'm make a save karna pictures.bat with. Make okolo danaganna onne. No need to. I'm just showing this. So,
Beautiful picture.
yeah, anyway, beautiful pictures or whatever. This is the file. Now I'm going to create a shortcut of this file. I'm making a shortcut. And I'm going to give interesting icon. Give to properties, go to properties.
Sir, I shortcut then.
So because I can change the icon there easily. I can give you a like small icon, like beautiful icon like this, maybe. Okay, something like this.
Settings में चालू करना.
Yes.
Settings चालू करना.
Oh, maybe I can give like this. Okay. And say this is beautiful pictures. Assume that someone is going to, okay. Then ogolo make it now. Ogolo make computer giyama make tana dakina. It's nice icon, no? Beautiful pictures. You would love to see beautiful pictures. So you are going to double click on this. Then we make a double click now.
And open this.
Pictures. What will happen after double click?
It's